Yeah. Cause he wanna life. Yeah, life's I've been with me and crack through the city. I've been going through some things, trying to get my mind right. Push the bucket to the lip, push that mission to the finish. Gotta get the full control, gotta get my mind right. Yeah, life's I've been with midnight through the city. I've been going through some things, trying to get my mind right. Push the bucket to the lip, push that mission to the finish. Gotta get the full control, gotta get my mind right. Yeah, flashing on these high beams, she won't step beside me, even if I'm blinded.
What's going on, everybody? Hold on, let me move it so y'all can see my face. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I don't want to be all up in the camera. Let me know. Put some fires in the chat, put some ones in the chat, whatever you got to put in the chat. Let me know that you guys can hear me nice and clear. Let me know, because we ain't gonna be here too long. But the good thing about tonight, the playoff game, there are tons of prospects that are playing tonight. In a meaningful game where you get an opportunity to look and see who these guys are and and who in the draft could possibly end up being in the eyes of what the Cowboys look for. So, all right, JV boy, let me know that we are loud and clear. So if you are in the chat, man, say hello, say what's up, man, because I want to be able to have a roll call and tell everybody what's up before we really get into what I want to talk about tonight. So let's see who's in the chat. So what's up, JV B-boy? What's up, man? Cowboy Execution, what's going on? How you doing? I'm really excited about this game tonight. The reason that what's up, Agent 9? How you doing? What's going on? Salute. Jersey in the building. I'm really excited about this game tonight. I already told y'all. I met this young man. Coached against this young man, Tony Rojas, number 13 for Penn State. He's not a prospect this year, but he probably will be next year. And I definitely will be pushing the Cowboys to get him. But he's a linebacker for Penn State. He's a starter, very good player. He's going to jump out at film tonight, 13. He got the big arm brace on, if y'all know who I'm talking about, young boy. So I think he's a sophomore. So he's not eligible for the draft until after next year. So shout out to him. DMV's in the building. Really, I'm pulling for Penn State tonight. So I'm going to make that known. Like, if you guys ever have a kid or somebody like that is playing and I know them, trust me, like, I don't have a problem pulling for those teams, unless it's against the Cowboys, of course, Okay, so Agent said Penn State breeds linebackers. They absolutely do. And we'll be looking at one of their linebackers tonight. Well, he's more of a pass rusher, so maybe that's where we'll start. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Abdul Carter, but Abdul Carter is one of the top players in the nation. And, I mean, you talk about, like, Micah Parsons Jr., like we talk about Micah Parsons Jr. So let's go through his profile a little bit. Let's go through his profile. Let me see what I got. See if I can share. If I can share my screen, I want to present. I'm going to share my screen. All right. So let me know that y'all can see that. All right, cool. I'm looking it up. So yeah, Abdul Carter, 6'3", 259 pounds, DN edge. So some people will look at in the 3-4 scheme. It's kind of like how we have Micah at edge, right? Like, Micah's really a linebacker, but he's more of an edge. Abdul is a little bit bigger than Micah, and he's about the same type of speed. Like, I think somewhere they have him about a 4.48. So somewhere they timed him at a 4.48, and the dude is absolutely disruptive at what he does. I mean, I think that Penn State had the luxury of seeing what Micah became in the NFL, and this young man has reaped the benefits of all of that. So I mean, we could just read some of the draft profile bio. Standout linebacker from LaSalle. So if you guys are familiar with that, LaSalle is a really good high school, a 4-star recruit. Um, what did they say in 2023? 33 tackles, 8 assists, 31 stops. So, yeah, right now they have him ranked as the number 7th player overall for NFL Draft Buzz. But when you guys watch him, man, he's such a fluid player. He's very, very violent. He wrecks games, dog. He's a game wrecker. He really got hurt in the Boise State game. So we didn't. He was dominating in that game before he got hurt, and then they sent him to the tent. So he's going to be a really good player tonight. So watch out for Abdul Carter, and it won't be hard to notice who he is because he's wearing number 11. All right. So, and actually, I thought to go live because I know that they did an article. Blogging the Boys did an article by Brian Martin talking about the prospects to watch for. So I'm familiar with a good portion of them. I know that Tyler Warren, the tight end for Penn State, I don't believe Dallas will go and get a tight end, but this dude is an absolute beast. So we'll bring up his profile as well. Yeah, Tyler Warren. I mean, sometimes they'll line up in Wildcat, and he'll be the quarterback. I think he was a quarterback in high school. I was looking at some tape today. He's a security blanket. He can get downfield. He's good at 50-50. So he's ranked the number 2 tight end here. So let's take a look. So he's 6'6", 257 pounds. They got him at about a 4.68. So which is crazy. What's crazy about this is, as big as he is, he's damn near Cam Scatterbo. Everybody like Cam Scatterbo. Like, here's your tight end version of Cam Scatterbo. And so, how old is he? Looks like he is 20. Is he 20? I think he might be 20 years old. Because December, I think he just turned 22. God, that's crazy. If you guys watch him on tape, he looks like a grown man out there. And they said I could be reading this wrong, but it says December 20th, 2020. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's when it was last updated. I'm tripping. Don't mind me, y'all. Don't mind me. But let's take a look at some of the stats in Combine. So this year, over 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. He's definitely their number 1 target. And as you can see, 24 carries, 197 yards, 4 touchdowns. So he has 12 touchdowns on the year. So Tyler Warren, that's somebody that a lot of people were talking about. A lot of people were talking about that prospect. So, look out for Tyler Warren, wears number 44 for Penn State. Let's see. Who else y'all say? A JV boy said we could do a lot with a tight end 6'6". I mean, I'm saying, bro. And quite frankly, it's not like our tight end room, we're getting the very most out of it. Could we develop it a little bit more? Yeah, we probably could, but I mean, but let me see how old he really is, though. I'm really kind of, I don't think he's 20. We'll see. I think I was just reading it wrong. I do know that Ashton Genty just turned 21. He was 20 for a good portion of the year. Let me see. Age, early life. What's his damn age, bro? Now I gotta Google it. Like Tyler Warren age. I mean, I'm pretty sure it don't matter what his damn age is. People are going. I mean, he's going to be a top prospect at the tight end position anyway, so it don't really matter. Let's see. Benjamin Morrison should be a corner Dallas keeps their eyes on. He got hurt last year, but the kid has first round talent. So look, I'm early in the draft process, so I'm really just like, where does Benjamin Morrison, like where does he play? Or let's see. Benjamin Morrison. Because I haven't even touched the corners yet. Okay, so for Notre Dame, Benjamin Morrison. All right, got you. So he's probably not playing tonight then, right? You said Benjamin, because Benjamin Morrison did not show up in the article that they talked about a little bit earlier. All right. So JV Boy says, I believe the tight end from Penn State is a first round pick. I think it probably depends on the team. I don't know though. We'll see. He's a very good player. It all depends on needs, right? Like, I don't think he would go early. I don't know who needs a tight end. You know what I'm saying? Okay, number 15 corner for Notre Dame. That must be who we talking about. Now, Benjamin Morrison wears number 20. Let's take a look at Notre Dame's roster and see what his name is. Somebody said number 15. I must be Leonard Moore. Leonard Moore is a freshman, and he's from Round Rock, Texas. That's what they got. So he's 6'2", 191 pounds. I'll tell you another prospect, and I think we should keep a close look for this because I mean, I don't think he's going to be, his position ranking is going to be that high or anything like that, but he does run. I want to say kid runs about a 4.5 from what I was looking at. But apparently they have a quarterback at Notre Dame named Riley Leonard, and he's a big son bitch. How Stone Cold was saying, that's a big son bitch. He ain't really all that good. I had an opportunity to kind of watch him a couple games, and he ain't gonna wow you with his arm. He's not gonna wow you with his reads. He's not gonna wow you with his arm talent. But he's a big, 6'4", 216 pounds, and runs a 4.2. He's not going to wow you with his arm. You probably, like tonight, you probably see him actually run a little bit more and maybe do some read options and stuff like that. But, I don't think he's that good. But Dallas is in the market for a quarterback, a backup quarterback. And maybe later on in the draft, where I could probably see Riley Leonard being maybe a 6th-round pick, 5th or 6th-round pick or something like that. That's probably the area where Dallas has a lot of their comp picks and stuff like that. So watch out for Riley Leonard tonight, the quarterback for Notre Dame. And let's see if he shows up in the big games. I know that quarterbacks are often judged by what they do in big games. What's up, Aisha? How you doing? You're often judged by what you do in big games. So tonight, he has the opportunity to not really hurt his stock, but only help it at this point. That's how you got to look at these prospects in college. You got to look at them as them only really being able to help their stock at this point. All right, so we got Riley Leonard. All right, so in this article, somebody says Notre Dame's Xavier Watts, the safety. So I don't know about Xavier Watts, but I will be watching because that is in the article. So let's see what number Xavier Watts wears. He wears number 0. So he's 6 feet, 203 pounds. Let me pull up his NFL Draft Buzz profile. Xavier Watts. Again, I haven't gotten a safety. I'm excited to get to safety. I hate how they just throw all of the defensive backs together. Like, why can't y'all? Okay, there he is right there. Damn, I just missed him. I hate how they do that. Like, safeties are safeties and corners are corners, right? All right, so we got Xavier Watts right here. They got him running at they got him in a 4.49. He's a senior. And converted wide receiver turned safety. And they said that he's emerged as one of the intriguing defensive prospects in college football. Interesting to know about that. So he's a senior, and he has 7 interceptions en route to winning the prestigious Bronco Nagurski Award for the country's top defensive player. Okay, cool. So he got a nose for the football. That's interesting to know. Okay, well, we'll definitely be watching out for Xavier Watts. Definitely be watching out for Xavier Watts. So you guys are looking for your safeties. Xavier Watts is here. Where's number 0 for Notre Dame? So write that down in your notebooks. Sadiqa, hey, getting ready for the game. All be safe. Absolutely. Absolutely. JV boy, are you still talking about Tyler Warren, that you would take Tyler Warren at 12? Let me know that if that's who you're talking about. I don't know that I would do that. I don't know that I would do that. I think that, I think corner could be a sweet spot for Dallas at 12, to be honest with you. Foster King has kind of sold me on that because we don't know what Trayvon's going to end up coming back and looking like. I mean, it's been two times that he's gone down and come back and like came back too early and then went back down. So we don't know what we're going to get out of him. I think he's a really good player. I think he's an excellent player, but we just don't know, and we definitely suffered with him being out. We definitely suffered. So corner is a premium position. And if you got a top talent that's sitting there, why not? What's going on, Rhonda? How you doing? How are you this evening? They said there's a tight end, Mitchell Evans. Mitchell Evans for Notre Dame. All right, so Mitchell Evans is 6'5", 260. And Mitchell Evans had nothing to write home about. I mean, I ain't even gonna bring him up. It is what it is. But Jack Kaiser is a linebacker for Notre Dame. But let's bring his up, his profile up. So Jack Kaiser, and I think Kaiser, I saw a lot of Kaiser last year when we were looking at linebackers. And when I was looking at Marist, I think he stood out then. So let's take a look at Jack Kaiser. Let's see. Where are we? Did I miss him? I do know Jahad Campbell out of Alabama is a damn beast. Jalen Walker's a beast. I do know those guys when I'm looking. I think linebacker might be a sneaky class, y'all. Low key. Here we go, Jack Kaiser. I knew I saw it somewhere. I think I was just moving too fast. Y'all ever be moving so fast and something is looking you dead smack in the face, and you like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then you finally find it, and you're like, oh, damn. So, yeah, Rhonda, tell them, smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. So, Jack Kaiser is a linebacker, and you guys know, as you talk about Penn State, Notre Dame is known for its linebackers as well. Hell, we got Marist Liufau, right? So Notre Dame is known for its linebackers as well. And they do a very good job of finding guys with pedigree, guys that are tough, that are hard-nosed football players. So he's 6'2", 231 pounds, should run about a 4.6, and let's just see. Recorded 62 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and the interception. Like I said, his junior year, he had 58 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks. So yeah, he stood out on the tape for me last year. You couldn't have told me, like, I thought Kaiser was going to be a prospect last year. So the fact that he wasn't, I mean, he got another year. He got another year of experience, and that's probably that's only going to help him. So strengths, let's see, plus football instincts, play recognition, consistently diagnosing plays pre-snap. So these are some things that Marist Liufau did. So that means that their linebacker coach, or how they develop linebackers over there, is something that's good. I know that they often tell you not to scout helmets. They tell you that all of the time. But I kind of disagree with that, because if you got a really good coach that understands how to develop guys, and throughout the course of time you see that there is a common denominator, and this school keeps producing these type of players, and they have the type of build, and that at the pro level you're starting to get a lot out of those type of guys, and you can start scouting helmets. I don't know who made that up. I think that there's no rules when it comes to scouting. Like, if there's talent, there's talent. I mean, ultimately, there are system things that you could do when you're looking at talent to kind of help mitigate that. But the draft is a crapshoot, and sometimes players work out and sometimes they don't. But I mean, talent is talent, right? Scheme versatile with experience at Mike, Will, and Rover position. So I'm interested to see where Jack is used in the scheme tonight, because I do know that Penn State is going to want to run. They're going to want to run the football and establish the run. Like, that is what we're going to see tonight. We're going to see a battle of the line of scrimmage tonight, guys. It's going to be a front seven battle. And guess what? We're looking at linebackers and we're looking at running backs tonight. We're looking at linebackers and running backs. So let's see what number Jack Kaiser wears. I think he wears number 24. So look out for 24 tonight. Jack Kaiser. Very, very good player. Very, very good player. All right, the next person. Now we're going to go to the position that I love the most. You guys know. Let's see if you guys can guess it. If you can't guess it, you are new here. If you can't guess it, you're new here. Let's see what the chat say. What's my favorite position, y'all? What's my favorite position? I'm going to leave it up to the chat before we talk about it. Y'all tell me what my favorite position is. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. We'll just go to it. My favorite position is the running back position. And tonight, we're going to see two really good running backs on the Penn State side. Nicholas Singleton, 6 feet, 227 pounds. He wears number 10. I actually did a breakdown on him. Not breakdown, but I was just watching tape on him tonight in the Penn State offense earlier, actually. And Nicholas Singleton I think he's more of a pass catcher than he is a running back. For what I was looking at, like, as a running back, he kind of looks a little bit regular. Like, they have him clocked as running a 4.39, probably in the springtime or something like that. And at 227 pounds, that's pretty impressive. Again, they tell you not to scout helmets, but Penn State keeps putting out running backs, and they have a prototype. They have athletes at the running back position. I'm pretty sure Nicholas Singleton probably is going to have a high vert, a high broad jump. He probably going to bench press over 20 times. You know what I'm saying? He probably going to have the combine of his life. Nicholas Singleton probably going to stand out, and he probably going to run a 4.3 in front of everybody. So he had over 1,000 yards this year, 9 rushing touchdowns. He had 39 receptions. So like I said, in the passing game, I expect in a battle of front sevens, I expect Singleton to get a lot of check downs. I've even seen them line him up outside wide. So look, I'm not reading no script or nothing. I just remember what I saw. Watched about 2 or 3 games today against really good teams. I watched them against Illinois, and I watched them against who else? I watched them against, I think it was Iowa. I can't remember, but yeah, I watched a couple games, and I wasn't so much impressed by his running, but I was impressed by his pass catching out of the backfield. I think that in the NFL, he's probably going to be a good number 2. Probably not a number 1. I think he'll be a good number 2, a good complimentary back to somebody. But his combine is going to be impressive. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I'm going to call it. And remember, DMV told y'all. And he gonna murk everything. I'm telling you. Let's see what the strengths they got. So, look, super athletic. Right? Look, I didn't even read this, y'all. Super athletic, ran a 4.39 40 this offseason and had a 4.18 shuttle, a 10-foot broad, and power clean 385 pounds, and bench press 425. I told y'all, bro. What do I know? You know, Penn State has an excellent strength and conditioning program. Nobody can tell me otherwise. You can't tell me nothing else. Because guess what? Abdul Carter going to be that way too. And the other back that we're going to talk about is going to be that too. So They say he demonstrates so exceptional burst through the hole, consistently catching linebackers off guard with this acceleration. So for me, that's how he is when it's a clean hole. But when it's not as clean, I don't really see him do a whole bunch of creating and stuff like that. So I thought he was kind of bland when it came to that. But if there is a hole or if it's blocked up pretty good, he's going to hit that hole pretty good. And I think that he did it good against Boise State. I remember watching that game, and Nicholas Singleton had a really good game against Boise State. Both backs did. A lot of people like, I think his name is Katron Allen. And that's who we're going to talk about next. So it demonstrates patience behind the line blocks to develop. Sometimes the blocks don't even develop, and he just get tackled at the line of scrimmage. So possesses the vision to identify cutback lanes. So this is just some stuff. So if you guys want to look at these prospects yourself, you can look at NFLDraftBuzz.com. And I really like how they break down prospects. I don't know if their lists or how they break them out is the same as everybody else, but I do know that when you want to identify players, they do a pretty good job of it. Let's see, sometimes overly patient, missing opportunities to hit holes decisively. So I just kind of talked about that. Route tree as a receiver's limited, needs development to become a true 3-down back. So I told y'all I thought that he was complimentary. And sometimes they line them up they line him up wide as a receiver, but sometimes they line him up wide just to bring him in on the jet sweep. So I mean, that's something that can improve. I mean, but I like the kid, man. I like him and I like his pass catching. Occasional lapses in pad level when initiating contact, leaving them vulnerable to big hits. I agree with that. And you're probably going to see that tonight. If he don't get his damn pads down, he's going to get mollywopped tonight. You know what I'm saying? So those are some of the things right there and his weaknesses. And I mean, I think that he's a good prospect. You know, shout out to Nicholas Singleton. And maybe he has another big game. And if he does have another big game, he's definitely going to raise his stock because this is a stacked room. And I don't know. This room is so stacked that they got him in the, let's see, where is he at? He's on the third page, bro. He's on the third page, Katron Allen. And a lot of people love Katron Allen. So they have him at a 4.55. He's from Norfolk. Oh, he's from the 7.5. All right. 5'11", 229. So that explains why he's so tough. This dude runs through tackles. He's another 1,000-yard rusher. He ran for 1,000 yards for them as well. 5.1 yards a carry, 8 touchdowns. He has 17 receptions. So he is 22 years old, and he's probably gonna be he gonna probably be strong. I bet you he's gonna be strong. Okay, they didn't name whatever he did for his workout stuff. So he might not be the workout warrior that Nicholas Singleton is, but I'm gonna tell you, like they say, he's downhill, one-cut runner. He runs through contact, bro. He gonna run through tackles. I mean, he gonna set the tone. Very, 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 very strong runner. Very strong runner. I actually think he has a little bit more creativity than Singleton at times. I think he's the better runner of the two. Now, I think that Singleton can kind of get you some more chunk plays and stuff like that because of what he offers in the pass game. But I think of the two, I think he's the more solid runner. And I think that people who are following the draft probably agree with that. So CFO Sports said Penn State running back room better than the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, Tuck, you right, bro. You absolutely right, man. You absolutely right. Oh, man, we can learn from Penn State. We probably need to bring on that strength and conditioning coach as well, dog, because I don't know what it is that they do at Penn State. I don't know what it is that they feed these kids. I mean, hey, bro, I can't call it. I can't call it, bro. Straight up. But those are the prospects that I think we should watch out for tonight. Are there any prospects that you guys have or any questions? I did put out a video yesterday on Amari Hampton. Go check that out. If you haven't seen it, I got a nice little intro on that thing, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Okay, Rhonda said they strive for excellence. Yeah, Penn State, they definitely do. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all, the kid I'm talking about tonight, Tony Rojas. Tony runs a 4.5. He ran a 4.5 in high school. 13. He's 6'4". He's 6'4". I don't know how much he weighed now because I know they put a lot of weight on him. They put a lot of weight on him, and he is a stud, bro. I am not gonna lie to y'all. Tony is a stud. I don't know where they got him. Yeah, they got him number 10 for next year's class. So let me pull that up for y'all. Super proud of this kid, bro. Super proud of this kid. Super proud of him, dog. I didn't even coach him, but I'm super proud of him. 6'2". He looked 6'4", but 6'2", 239, 4.44. He ran a 4.5 in high school, 4.5 something. That's why he had like 30 something offers. He ain't even 20 yet, so he about to be 20. He'll be 20 in April. Yeah, watch out for number 13 tonight. I'm telling y'all, he's gonna be all over the place. He got this little arm brace on. He had a pick 6 against SMU. And it was a nasty ass pick 6, though. It wasn't just a regular pick 6. It was a nasty pick 6. So shout out to the DMV. Go check out my guy, Tony Rojas. He's the next linebacker up at Penn State. He probably going to be number 1 or 2 on the list next year. Just remember, DMV told y'all. All right. But I think I'm going to get on up out of here. We were supposed to go live tonight, cover 3. I think we probably go live tomorrow, but I already had all my stuff set up. So I was just like, let me go live with the people. Let me talk a little bit. You know, the game's coming up and I got to get ready to go pick my son up from his MMA class. And you know what I'm saying? So you guys watch the game tonight. If you're going to watch the playback of this, you know, send a comment in the comment section of what you thought about some of these players tonight. I'm excited for playoff football. I'm even more excited about the Ohio State and Texas game because Ohio State got a ton of people. So this weekend, guys, yeah, it is prospect heaven. And, you know, just sit back, enjoy, go get you some food, go get you a nice little beverage and watch these games. But appreciate y'all for stopping by. We out. Peace.